soon, so y'all can watch me eat for a minute. Welcome to my channel. You know my name is Deborah Ann Matthews, and that I have a YouTube channel called Lose Weight With Me. So I invite you to lose weight with me. If you have knee pain, chronic pain, back pain, all the stuff. If you're obese, if you are morbid obesity, come on over here. Hey. We can lose it because ain't nobody fatter than me, baby. So hey, come and join my channel. Come and join the revolution. You do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do, and we're gonna put that thing together. Okay? It's called Lose Weight with Me. So, today I went to the mental health seminar at the church. I think St. John's around the corner, and then I went to St. Missionary Baptist Church. Somebody or another. They had a yard sale, and they had fish fry. So Miss Deborah, you know, some fish for today and some fish for tomorrow. Because Miss Deborah don't feel like no cooking. I mean, I ain't cracked the nut and everything, ain't boiled the egg all month or nothing, child. Come on in, hit the like button. Tell me where you calling from. And so they put a little neck bone. I don't know if it's turkey or what, but they put a little neck bone in these beans, child. They gotta be flavored. So, neck bones are good for bone health. It's good for joint health. If you make you like some neck bone soup and drink the broth from that, or a bone, like a cow bone, beef bone, any bone, pork bone, chicken bone, any of that, it's good for your joints. So, but anywho, these people did not give me no mustard. Good thing I had some in my backpack. And so, hell yeah. Because mustard and fish taste good together. And also mustard and fish and pickles taste good together. And so, you gotta fix your food up right, child. And coleslaw is a vegetable. And I'm gonna eat it. Now this white bread, we're gonna work with this white bread now. We're gonna work with it. Because they gave it to me. It might be wheat bread. It look kind of brown. But either case, we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. Now hot sauce will go good on here too. I already spilled, look like some chocolate on my dress, so. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Some people say you should eat your food, then after you eat, drink your drink. But sometimes I don't drink while I'm eating, it gets stuck in my throat. Especially if I eat rice. When I'm at the Ajax, they give us cornbread with our fish. But yeah, make that happen, Willie. Make it happen. Bring me a plate. Make that happen. Because Miss Deborah don't have the inclination to boil water. Especially I got this new thing, this little cover to go over my oven, my stove. I sure don't want to boil nothing now. I'm like, oh, is this so nice looking? But I bought a dozen of fresh farm eggs the other day. So I needs to be figuring out how to boil them because I need to eat some boiled eggs in the morning. But I think I might be able to put the boiled eggs in the oven. That's simple. It started pouring down raining. Ugly. It was pouring down raining yesterday. Do y'all eat y'all food if y'all drop it on this stuff? If I'm at home, if I drop my food on the floor, I'm going to pick it up and eat it. I ain't gonna eat it if I drop it in the garage, because you know, even though I do keep the garage clean, but still. That smells good. What is that? It must be me, because I'm the only one in the room. That smells good. I think it's pretty amazing when I have food that I can perfectly eat, but I just put it up after I eat a little bit. Because I remember when I would eat 2 plates. You know, I just remember just eating. But sometimes when you eat like that, it's because something's on your mind or on your heart. And so I'm just like, just eat a little bit. I'm gonna eat all of it a little bit though. Put the rest away. I can eat it later. It ain't going nowhere. I'm singing Boots on the Ground in my head. I'm going, boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground. Okay. Anywho, it's a good thing. So I put the post. Guess what? I didn't even want to come on yesterday because I was savoring the moment. So my big sister was coming to see me. I knew she was coming. And I'm telling you, this is the second time she'll be like almost here, and the van will come. So she was at exit 11, and I live at like exit 11, exit 8, exit 4, exit 1. I live at exit 1. So I was like, the van was there. I'm like, sister, where you at? She's like, I'm on your street. I said, okay. But I was stalling anyway, so give her a chance to get here. And she got here, and I was on the van. And as soon as she came out her car, and started videoing me in the van. And when I looked over, I see my baby sister. I started screaming and crying. I was like, oh my goodness. Because I didn't know she was coming, because she don't ever go nowhere. Because she used to be scared to go on the interstate. She used to be scared to drive. She used to drive all the time. But now she's not scared to drive. But now she's overcoming her fear of being on the interstate. It happens like that sometimes. You get scared. You go through a period of time where you're scared of stuff. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So now we can go. I said, it's a good thing I brought, because I had gotten 4. I put the water in the freezer. I'm like, I got 4 bottled waters, because we were going to go to the Jazz on the lawn, but it started raining while we were at dinner. So we didn't go. I mean, it started pouring down raining, and it was outside. So plus they didn't want to go. They was like, we just want to stick with you under your garage. And so, anywho, we had fun. My cousin Bertha came, and I asked Brother Wood, can you join us for lunch today? He came. So we had a good time and everything. And I gave them all the stuff that I've been collecting for them, but except I couldn't find my sister's wedding present. So the only thing I think is that maybe it's because the lady who was helping me, maybe she mistaked it for some Christmas, because it was a box. But anywho, it don't matter. She ain't got it in these 2 years. She can get it next year. Just saying. Or the year after. It's going to be here. Ow, 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 ow. So we had fun. And then my sister, she didn't want to take all the stuff I got for her grandkids. I'm like, Louise, they need this. They need it. They need it. She's like, no, they don't. Yes, they do. I said, Sylvia, take this for him. Give this to Elgin. He need this cup because he got baptized. He needs this paper airplane. There was this man who made some paper airplanes. I'm going to give that to my little nephew. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. So, anywho. My knee hurt. You know, it hurts, I think, because it's raining. But it don't hurt enough to bother me. And see, that's the thing. As you get older, you're going to have aches and pains. But if you have mobility issues, woo, it's gonna hurt. But if you exercise, it's gonna ache you, but it ain't gonna hurt enough to stop. Because remember, I'm bone on bone. Hi, Barry. Thank you for that, Barry. If I'm so delightful, it's time to support a sister. I need a Cash App, a Venmo, mail me a check or money order, or super chat your American Express Black Card, because I need to go to the conference. It's coming up in 29 days. I'm just making up some numbers, but it's on July 24th. And guess what? Okay, the girl who's making my dress in Africa, she texted me today. It's only going to cost $180. $160. Isn't that great? I think that's so good, because I thought it would cost like $300 or $400. So I'm so happy that it's only costing $180, because we have to do a formal dress. Okay, hold on, because I just dropped a blueberry. Now see, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna eat this. If you drop a blueberry on your floor in your bedroom, ants gonna come, so you gotta eat it up. And then what you have to do is you have to sprinkle a little baking soda where you think it dropped, so that can soak up any moisture. So you got to do that. You got to do that. Now, info. So we had a good time, and we just had a good time. Then my big sister started organizing my stuff, like all the stuff on the other side of the living room that I told y'all I didn't put up, because I feel like all that. And I'm like, sister, you like that chandelier right there? She's like, I'm like, yes you do, sister. Yes you do like it. Cause see, I got an extra one I was gonna give her, and she knew that. She knew I was gonna give it to her. She said she liked it. But my sisters, they don't like clutter like me. They house organized, both of them. They house real organized. But me, I got a little clutter, cause I gotta give them stuff, and I forgot to give. They didn't get no watermelon. They didn't get no cherries. I forgot to give them some cherries and some watermelon. My big sister said she didn't want none. But my baby sister said she'll take some watermelon, but she forgot to get some. So next time, make sure I get a watermelon to give her some. Anyway, I gotta eat that, because that was on my clothes. You can't have food all around. You just can't have it. You gotta eat it. So, so we had fun. Now, I went to a yard sale at the church at the fish fry. I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, this one I want to ask y'all. Okay, the topic says I am my sister's keeper. And I am my sister's keeper, and I'm the voice of my family. Like, I'm the one that both of my sisters are laid back. My big sister, she don't do a lot of talking at all. My baby sister, she'll talk. She real friendly. She real sweet. She'll talk, but she don't talk up at the mouth. I talk off at the mouth. It's okay. Somebody got to do it. And I'm telling y'all, my baby sister just told me this year, the reason that she didn't cry when we got whippings. This is the funniest thing to me. It's because I was doing all the screaming and crying for everybody. Isn't that funny? And I used to tell her, Sylvia, you should cry when Mama beat us up, beat our tails. You should cry. And she said that this was hilarious. I couldn't believe she was the baby girl. She really didn't get that many whippings that much, because she was kind of sickly. I remember that time she was jumping in the bed. We was at our daddy's house in Texas. She was jumping off the headboard in the bed. Now, I looked at her. I went there and told Daddy, because what did Daddy tell us not to do? That. Now, this how she is. He tells this story too. He gonna go, Sylvia, he got the belt, and she snuggled up to him. Daddy, I know I was wrong. I'm so sorry. She ain't even getting no whipping, because she's baby girl. Now, I would have got my butt toe up, but that's okay. My daddy used to call me black girl, but it wasn't a negative thing. I was black girl. And so, it was a term of endearment, which is cool. But my dad ain't never really with me, because, I'm not bad. I just talk a lot and scream a lot. That's all. I just talk a lot and scream a lot. But it's all good. So we called our dad to let him see, because he ain't worried about me being here. He want to come see my cousin birthday and her sister. He ain't worried about me. He be like, take me over their house. Okay. But needless to say, I was happy. I was happy. And so, especially I like it when we ride the van, because then we ain't got to park our car, we ain't got to walk. We knew that. We get door-to-door service, baby. I'm about that door-to-door service life. So I was telling the lady, I said, well, I said, okay, where the bag at? I went to the yard sale. Now, I done bought this. Now, I'm going to tell you. Do y'all know this song? Okay. Our Father, oh, y'all can't see that. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. The reason I bought this, number one, is because it was $5. And number two is because it had all the words to the Lord's Prayer that I know. It does say, forgive us our trespass, where, you know, in the old school King James, it says, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. It says, forgive us our trespasses, we forgive those who trespass against us. So that's okay too. So the thing is, like, I got this thing of, I really want to put stuff on the wall. I do deep in my heart, but deep in my heart, don't touch my walls. So I said I was going to get this so I could sing it to y'all. And I'm going to think about putting it on my wall. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lean it against the wall. That's what I'm going to do. So I might put it in the hallway somewhere. I don't know. I might put it right there, like in my hall. Like, this is the bathroom, this is the hallway. So it's a splash of mustard yellow right there. I used to have a shelf right there. So I might put that there. I got 2 shelves in the garage. I want to put the shelves in the garage. So when I saw this, I said, I want to get this for my big sister, because my big sister, she like butterflies. My mama like butterflies. My mama like purple butterflies, but my sister, but she let me have this anyway. So next time I see my big sister, I'm gonna give this to her. I'm gonna start her pack. I'm gonna start everybody else. Everybody gets her bag, so I'm gonna start everybody a bag stuff. Unless my niece wants it. So, but I don't think, she's only 12, so I'm gonna give her a gift card because she don't know what she wants. She said she wanted to decorate her room in daisies, but she really likes pink, so she don't know what she wants. So a girl can't decide what she wants at the spur of the moment. She gotta think about it, let it marinate. So I'm gonna get her a daisy purse, a purse with daisies on it. And I'm gonna get her a bag, like a bag she can put stuff in, like a bag, like a big bag like that with a zipper around it. I already picked it out. I'm gonna give it to her so she can, just to celebrate everything, because she's 12, so 12 years old need stuff. And my baby sister said my big sister brought her it's her granddaughter, a big old bag full of stuff. And so that's what we do. That's how Black people show love. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something I experienced today, which really, it's not a negative thing, it's just a thing. And this is something that, what I'm trying to get you to understand in your weight loss journey, particularly if you're 100, 200, and 300 pounds overweight. But this might not apply to you, so don't let me put what I'm about to say on you. I'm just saying I noticed it. But I'm good, because, rejection ain't no big deal. Everybody, you're not Jesus. You ain't down the cross. It's all good. Everybody ain't got to honor you. What? They ain't got to. That's why I honor myself, child. Now, I noticed being a little bit overlooked today, but that's okay. And in one such, I mean, I noticed it twice at both of the events I went to, but at the same time, somebody reached in their pocket and gave me $50. So, see what I'm saying? See, that's why you can't take your emotions to bet. You can't trust. One of the things, we went to a mental health seminar, and one of the things that they talked about is don't believe everything you think. Okay? Because truly, if I was overlooked, when the wife when the wife told the husband we're gonna give her something, and he reached in his wallet and gave me $50 for both of them, that ain't being overlooked. So, but because I'm extra sensitive, and because I talk a lot, people who talk a lot like to be listened to. But what I'm trying to get you to see is, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you got an issue, especially something that happened to you in the past, I don't want you to wear that on your shoulder like a paper towel. Like I had that paper towel tucked in right there. Stop doing that. Notice it. Like, and I'm gonna tell you why I noticed it. Because baby, a year ago or 2 years ago, I wouldn't have even noticed it, because I don't notice what ain't going my way. I mean, if it ain't going my way, I don't pay no attention. I just keep on rolling. But that's not good, because it makes me procrastinate. So I was at the table getting this stuff, and the lady walked off, and she likes me. I like her too. But she walked off to talk to somebody else. She's like, I'll get back with you. It was getting ready to rain. So I was like, I was feeling so bad, because it was like the heat was just. And I said, I got to go inside. I'm not feeling good. So I asked her what this was. Y'all know I'm feeling yellow. So she told me it goes across the chairs. And so I grabbed that. And then I saw this bag. So I grabbed that, because y'all know I'm always into bags. And then, see, this is, y'all know I'm into the yellow and mustard yellow. So I said, are these placemats and dinner napkins? You know they're dinner napkins, but two of them are placemats. But that's okay. It spoke to me, and I put it in here, and I was like, I'm going to go inside. She was like, okay, I'll be with you. She walked right past me, doing everything else, but tuning in to what I'm talking about, what I needed to know, how much it costs. I'll text her after a while and be like, you never did tell me how much it costs. But I'm just telling you, people ain't paying me what? No, never mind. But you can't take it personally. This is the thing. This is the thing that people who have morbid obesity do. We got all these emotions, so we putting it off on everything. It ain't, don't personalize it. Don't say she wasn't. Just, I noticed it, okay? Hi, MacGyver Brown. Hi from Myrtle Beach. So if you don't want to take, because if it was me, I'm gonna be about my money. Even though, I mean, she got money, she just sells stuff because she's a creative. But you know, I'm just saying, I want all my money. Anywho, ow, ow, ow. So I got that. That's all I got today. And I just wanted to show you that. But I did learn this. I learned that there is a cleaning hands for you. It's free cleaning for cancer patients. So I got that. And I'm going to do this for our, the thing that we pay. I do the writing advertisements for the thing that we pay people's utility bills and stuff. So I'm going to do one of these brochures. I'm going to put this out. I'm like, Palmer, we need to do this. So, and also it's going to be a fundraising thing. So this is the second cancer program that I've found out about in my town. Hi, Carla Johnson I'm from Tennessee. Hey, we got Indiana. We got Indiana. Then we got Myrtle Beach. When is that Black Festival in Indianapolis? It should be coming up soon. Is it in August? I want to go to that one year. When I can get my mobility back like I wanted, I want to go. I didn't even bring a teacup. I better make some tea. There's another thing I didn't give to my sisters I wanted them to have, which is some of my tea. I haven't even been drinking it since I got it, but I drank it the first time I got it. I'm situational. This hibiscus tea. This is why black people like red Kool-Aid, because in Africa we drink red hibiscus tea. And so, you know, and it's in our DNA, the things and the flavors that we like. And did y'all know that one of the reasons why we like sweet potatoes is because sweet potatoes reminded us of yams, but white people wouldn't let us eat pumpkins. That's another reason why we don't eat pumpkins a lot of times. We're just now eating pumpkin, but, you know. But anyway, we used to pound the sweet potatoes like we did in Africa. But then, because of pies, like apple pie and stuff like that, we just put it in a pie shell, and that's why we eat sweet potato pie. Isn't that amazing? You don't think, but it's certainly true. Everything that you do is in your DNA. And when you see, like I saw my grandmother walking stooped over. So when I started having knee problems, I started stooping over until my physical therapist was like, or else my personal trainer Kenny was like, "You're not walking right. Sit up. When you walk, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not how you walk. You walk sitting up." But you will notice a lot of older people, they bend over when they walk. And when I tell them, because I do tell them, they'll be like, "Well, I just feel more comfortable doing that." But I tell them that my coach said, "You're more in alignment when you walk like this. And just take your time and don't try to make big steps on if you have a walker." But sometimes you can't tell old people stuff, especially if they're not used to changing. So that just reminds me of Johnny Taylor. I'm changing. Y'all know that song? Rearranging my life. I'm getting rid of my woman. Mm-hmm. And stop cheating on my wife. I'm changing. Rearranging my life. Oh, baby. Rearranging my life. Only a fool is a fool of his life. I like that song. So I really like my hair. And so if my sponsor wants to, she want me to wear it in another style for the conference, I'll do that, because people paying for stuff, who am I to stop my blessing? But what I'm working on with my hair, I'm working on moisturizing it, keeping it moisturized, and rolling it up and keeping it nice. And I feel good about it. I feel good, especially when I'm losing weight. This is the secret that you'll find. Like today, they gave me a plate at the first event, and I bought fish plates at the second event. So they put all kind of stuff on that plate. I didn't eat the cookies and cream because I'm like, well, I don't want to eat that, because they gave me some crackers and that. Some of them, it was very small, but some of it was bread, so I did eat that. So I'm like, you gotta balance it. That's all you gotta do. Just balance it. Don't eat like I'm eating bread today, and tomorrow I'm gonna eat salad. I ain't gonna eat bread no more this week, even on 4th of July. But cornbread is okay. Did I tell you I lost 4 pounds this week? I lost 4 pounds this week, and I lost 1.9 pounds the week before. Sometimes I forget. I might have lost 2.9 pounds. I can't remember. But I know I lost at least 1.9 pounds that week before. So that's 202 pounds plus 1.9. That's 203.6. No, 1.9. So it's 203.9. But 203 plus 4 is 207.9. So that's how much I lost. 207.9. That's how much I lost altogether. So let me see if I got a piece of paper, a pencil, I can write that down, so I can kind of remember it a little bit before I forget it. Let's see. Only a fool, right on here. 207.9 is a fool all his life. Now guess what we're gonna, when we get through with this, we're gonna do something for people who are 100, 200, 300 pounds overweight. I'm gonna do some more fundraising when we get through with that. Guess where we're going? When I get to 350 pounds, either when I get to 350 pounds or when my birthday comes in February, we're gonna go, and I want you, somebody can go with me. Y'all meet me there. We're gonna go to Juicy Body Goddess in Charlotte. And they're gonna fit us with clothes and stuff. So we have to save at least $500, and then airfare, hotel, and wheelchair transportation. Because everywhere I go, it has to be it has to be wheelchair transportation, because you just got to do that. So this way, this is how you're gonna come up. I'm coming up with ways to stay motivated, stay inspired, and get my life back. And I'm gonna give me some clothes. Ow, 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 ow. And then that's gonna be when I'm 350 or when my birthday. If maybe I haven't gotten to 350 yet, but if I'm like at 375, hey, 75, that's 20. 5 pounds away. It's okay. See, that's where you don't give yourself grace. I'm still going. If I'm at 390, I'm still going. But what if I'm at 325, 350, 325? What? That's going to be amazing. And then go back when I'm 225. I mean, to even envision that, oh my goodness, to even think that me can be like that size, you got to have a dream. What did Ella Fitzgerald say? How are you going to have a dream come true if you don't have a dream? Do you understand what I'm saying? Just thinking about it. Just thinking that I can be 350, that I can be 325, speaking the words, not beating myself up, not saying, oh, you ate a piece of bread, saying, oh my goodness. Okay? So I have to do the things I've been dreaming about. I wanted to color my hair. I got to do it. Now, I'm going to need at least $57 to get my doggone hair done at the altar. Because they ain't doing my hair right at the beauty school. Because I expect more from the way I look. And they not getting that. I can't look any kind of way. And I said that to them. I just can't. So even if I let them wash my hair on Friday and go on Saturday and get Ulta to curl it, because I just can't look. When I wasn't feeling good, when I was in pain, when I didn't get out the bed, okay? Orange, California. Wait a minute, California, yay. California, yay. When I lose my weight, first we're going to Las Vegas, girls trip. We're going to get some men to buy us some free stuff, and for free. So if you're some men who want to buy us some free stuff, you live in Las Vegas, meet us there. And then we're going to go to LA. I want to go to the Garment District. I want to go to all night dancing where they're going to have, look here, this is greedy people think about. They're going to have dinner and they're going to have breakfast in the morning. I want to go to that. But y'all know I'm old, so I'm going to get sleepy. And I'm going to go home and wake up and let's go back to the club because they have all night clubs in LA. And I want to go, I already been to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I already been to Disneyland. But I might want to go to Disneyland again. But maybe as a partner. Disneyland, check me out. I'm losing weight. I mean, I'm going to need to get a free ticket and free, stuff like that. So these are things I want to do when I lose my weight. As I lose my weight. So let me tell y'all something else I brought in. Because my sisters was organizing too. What's this stuff? I said, these are the outfits I'm going to wear when I lose weight, can fit in them. Let's see, what size is this? This is a size extra large. I'm going to have to probably be at least 200 pounds, like between 215 or something like that. Can you believe I'm that small? Look how small that is. And look how big my butt is right now. But guess what? How you going to have a dream come true if you don't have a dream? See, y'all playing. But baby, I done this 50 billion 11 times. My Miss D, her daughter, these were her daughter's clothes. She said, Miss Deborah can't wear them clothes. These said she will eventually. Okay, check this out. This shawl, I love me some orange. This right here, let me see. This right here, this is like a regular people size. Look at how skinny that is. It's a jumpsuit. But I bet you I'm going to keep it. I bet you I'm going to get in it. So we got these right here. I got a lot of... I even have shoes that Miss Barbara gave me that a size 8. The lowest I was in the 9th grade, I wore a size 9 or 10. I don't know about no 8, but I don't know. But I guess one thing we can do is we can see about it. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Oh, did I apologize to Miss Helen for telling her mama? Miss Helen, I'm sorry, Miss Helen. I think you probably are a regular fan. But you gotta listen, baby. Don't be giving me no unsolicited advice about nothing. Because when you let people tell you what to do, that's really not their business. That's really not their place. You let people get out of order. And baby, you gotta listen when I say don't give me no unsolicited advice. Okay? Just don't do it. I don't know about y'all. When I'm morbidly obese, I got to figure this out for myself. I'm just sharing the journey with you all because I'm a person that talk a lot. Make love, be seen. I likes to be seen. It don't bother me a bit. I'm right here in this bed because my mobility is an issue. And so, baby, it don't bother me a bit, but I do need you to understand there is so much value in letting people walk their own path. And because more obesity is such a big issue, it affects our ability to move. I mean, my doctor made me leave my job. I mean, it's a big thing. And because of that, I say that it is something that I'm gonna have to do a step at a time. I'm gonna have to do it a step at a time. And I'm gonna have to believe in my own I'm gonna have to believe in my own path to get there, and I'm gonna have to demand that I am respected for my own path. Does that make sense? We went to dinner yesterday. I gained 1 pound today, and I was thinking, what did I ate a baked potato. I ate a full baked potato with no bacon and no butter because she said it was margarine. I'm like, girl, you better get that margarine out of here. And then I ate broccoli, and I drank water. And let's see. I don't know what else I ate some fruit. I might have ate something else. I don't remember. I think for breakfast I had chicken, and I didn't even finish eating the salad. I might eat the salad today. But my doctor, he gave me this diclofenac for my when my hands get sore. And well, I will always keep moving, period. I will always keep moving, period. When you want to ask me a question, you really should super chat me or cash at me. That's like standard YouTube stuff. So let's try that out. We'll talk about that later. But I'm going to put some of this on my hand, but it don't hurt right now. But that's a good tool. I appreciate my doctor. He was like, well, if I put it down for your hands, they're not going to approve. I'm going to put it for your knees, and you put it on your hands. I said, you got what you said, doctor? I got a black doctor. His name is Dr. Falobi. I run J Joy. And when I'm talking to the people, I'm like, you need to learn how to say his name. What's that? Falabi? They don't say Falabi. I don't know what they say. You know how white folks always don't want to pronounce your name. If we can pronounce your name, you can pronounce ours. And so that's respect. We can learn anything we want to learn. And so my commitment to myself, if I don't do anything, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna roll my hair up just like I used to do in school. After school, when I got home, I gotta roll my hair up because my hair I gotta comb it and brush it a lot. But so by the time I get to bed, go to bed, it's looking real good. Me and my sister would take pictures. We all up in the corner with our champagne glasses. We always get out. Daniel, come here. Let's put your arm right here. We don't want him in the picture. We just want his arm in the picture. Where are those pictures? At Lord have mercy, Jesus. And so, you know. And so you've got to take your journey. You've got to take control of your journey, and you've got to just get your life back. So today I asked the question. If you have questions, put it in the comment. And I mean about your weight loss, things you want to discuss, things you want to know, areas that you're working on. You're gonna have to be honest and open about your life to heal. And in order to heal, that's when you're gonna not be eating compulsively and not, you're still gonna worry the same way, but you're gonna learn to cope differently. And so that's the beauty of it. Like, oh, guess what else? I had the drivers give me some cocoa bulbs. I said, I want some, because there's only one place in Clarksville. In Memphis, we got these cocoa bulbs everywhere, okay? It's one place in Clarksville I've seen cocoa bulbs. Why y'all ain't got no cocoa bulbs up in Clarksville? What's really going on in Clarksville? I need cocoa bulbs in my life, okay? So he got me saying, I know you. I said, I want 6 of them. I said, go give me 6 more. Okay, I appreciate that. So this is nature. I seen on YouTube where I can put these around my garden that I'm gonna get one of these days, and it'll keep off some kind of bugs or critters. I don't know. Maybe keep the bunny rabbits from eating it. I don't know. But guess what? I'm gonna get them, and we're gonna see what they do when they do it. If you want to heal yourself, remember, I don't want to take Zoloft, so we're gonna heal with nature. The birds, the trees, the sky. Gonna heal me, okay? Oh, 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 oh. I got got my boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Where them fans at? You know why I like that song? That's a hype song, okay? I love a hype song, okay? I love to hype it up. You know, okay, what are some of y'all's favorite songs that hype you up? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all my first songs. When I first used to be trying to get up, Peter Piper picked pepper and run, run, rhyme. Humpty Dumpty fell down. It is our time. Jack be number was number, and he was quick. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's because y'all raised right up in Orangeburg. Okay, okay. Yeah, they call them pine cones. I call them cocoa bubs. You know, y'all know, you know what I'm talking about when I say cocoa bubs. Oh, I got to go over this with y'all too. First, I'm gonna roll my hair. Okay. And another thing you got to do is you have to know. Okay, where my water? Hold on a second. I got some cherries. I forgot to offer my niece, my sister, some cherries. Mm. Oh, they in here. You have to understand how you learn. When we was at the thing, they had this grapefruit on display. I touched. I said, "Is that real grapefruit?" She said, "Yes." She said, "Did you touch it?" I said, "Mm-hmm." And she said, "You can have it." I said, "Good. I like grapefruit." And I immediately started eating it. Don't tempt me with a good time, okay? And so I asked my coach. I said, "Coach, are you sure this fruit not gonna make me gain no weight?" I just don't trust it because they used to say that fat people don't need fruit because the natural sugar. I don't know. I'm like, Coach, are you sure? And you know, I really haven't been gaining no weight. The only time I really gain weight is if I eat like some type of starch or bread or something like that. But also, what happens when you're bigger? Even if I didn't eat nothing bad, just because I'm fat, and I experienced this a lot of times when I was losing weight. I'll lose weight, and then I'll at the end of the month, at the end of a period of time, I'll gain weight. Like I'll gain 5 or 10 pounds, and that's because and my coach, my knee doctor, he understood this. I thank God for people who understand how weight loss happens and weight gain happens. He says your body's fighting you because your body's like, wait a minute, you big. That's why you gotta don't beat yourself up because your body's gonna gain it. And then when it sees that you're doing the things to release, burning calories, moving, then it's gonna release that weight. So just like when I lost 15 pounds in 1 month, I have lost 15 pounds in 1 week. If I eat fish, if I eat fish like 5 days in a row, I'll lose 15 pounds in that exact month, in that exact week. But one is because I'm really fat, and the other is because that's how my body works. So, however it works, this is why you have to really put your big girl panties on. I've got to buy me some big girl panties so I can show them. Tell you, put your big girl panties on. Because when you have your big girl panties on, you're behaving as a woman with grace. Okay? You're behaving as a woman with grace. You're and maturity, and a real woman, like unbeknownst to some of y'all who pop off, real womanhood is not about popping off. I guess as a woman, if you're in a really deep relationship, it may be okay to cuss a nigga out. I'm just saying maybe, but it's really not ladylike. Men don't want a lady who acts brash like they do. And that's supposed to be locker room talk. We've gotten away. I'm so idealistic. I know y'all be like, Deborah, she full of it. But I'm very idealistic. I like the idealism. I watch Barney. Oh, thank you. I'm so smart. Well, I will always keep moving. If I'm so smart, why you ain't super chat me? You ain't cash at me? You ain't send me nothing? You know I'm trying to get to Baltimore. I mean to Washington D.C. to the Obesity Action Coalition conference. You know this. You know what I'm trying to do in my life. You know it. Okay? How you help a sister out, so I can help us out. And I'm telling you, I remember one summer I just worked on de-stressing. And when I lost 15 pounds just by nature of not stressing out. So, another thing I wanted to tell y'all is that when I was exercising yesterday in the pool, sometimes I'll try to follow the teacher, like she be going out fast like that. But most times I dance and move to the beat of my own drum. And guess what? I was like, you know what? You be moving to the beat of your own drum and you still be losing weight, girl. You still be losing weight, girl. You still be losing weight, girl. Because I spent so much of my life worried, stressed about what everybody say, what Jane and Dick and C Spot Run, what all of them thought about it. And I'm finally at the point where I'm gonna tell you what I think about it, and that's what it's gonna be. All right. But I'm gonna tell you something else. Don't you know the lady who did the seminar on mental health? She don't know nothing about obesity and anxiety. But what she said to me after she came up to me, she said, I would love to learn. Because I said, you don't know anything about obesity and anxiety. She was like, well, I could see where it could be an issue. And that's because people like to overlook people with these fat issues, okay? We might mention it, but we ain't trying to carry it on as bad as courage. Plus, and it was funny because the preacher said, the wife said, my husband talking about, she over there crying because of something. He talking about, girl, I ain't had no food growing up. You know, he's like, you gonna be all right. It was funny, but it's true. I tell y'all all the time, my parents pick cotton. So part of the reason that I don't blame my dad necessarily, because do y'all know back when our parents and grandparents were picking cotton, it was a white man on a horse with a gun while they was picking cotton. Did y'all? You might not even know that. And I'm gonna tell you something. My cousin Bertha's father, he escaped. When I say escape, hear me, baby. He escaped because they would let them during the off season in Mississippi. They could go to Florida and pick the oranges. So he escaped when cousin was 6 years old, and they moved to California. And the white people, they not stupid. I mean, they kind of stupid, but they not stupid. They said, Bertha, where y'all going? She said, we're going with our daddy when he picking the oranges, because kids don't lie. And if you tell them something, they're going to say it. Even if you tell them not to say it, they're going to say it because kids don't lie. So when I tell you that when you pick the cotton, my sister said this best. All my mother's brothers and sisters own dump trucks, and you know, they made a lot of money. Because when you ain't have nothing, when you left home at 16 or 17, my Tony Frank, he got put out at 12 because he wouldn't obey. Mary put him out at 12. He told me that. When you have been picking cotton, my one uncle got ran out of Mississippi to Boston by the Klan. My granddaddy killed a white man, and they were like, y'all ain't taking him to jail, he a good worker. And then they promised him that he would always have a place to stay, but when he got too sick to work, they put him out in the country. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to look at the circumstances of your family. Even my mentor, her daddy was a dentist. All of her uncles were carpenters. They didn't have a money problem, but her dad was beating their mom up every day. Until my mentor, now check this out, until she pushed the pool table over on her daddy and told him, if you touch mama again, I'm gonna kill you. So stuff don't mean that you have good mentality. It just means you have stuff, especially in them days. Guess what else? Everybody on their street had stuff. Guess what? The Klan still ran down their street every night. Okay? So you have to give those people who offended you some grace. Because if you don't, you're going to keep on being overeating and being stressed out. You've got to say, okay, I got my big panties on, my big girl panties on. And that's why I like to put my boots on the ground. I'm putting my boots on the ground. I'm getting this weight off. Because I got to go to South Africa and sit on Zulu Warriors' laps. I saw a class I could take to learn Swahili. Because, baby, I need to know how to speak the language when I go talk to my people. Okay? I'm like, hey, boots on the ground. Picking up some dust. I'm going to go exercise with them South Africans who be getting down low. So I'm like, Coach, teach me how to squat. Teach me how to dougie. Okay? So you got to have a dream, but you got to be willing to put that stuff aside so you can really master the art of true health and wellness. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Now you ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are and die. That ain't you ain't gotta do nothing that I say. I'm just telling you what's going on over here, okay? Cause I'm gonna get this thing down, okay? But I'm gonna get it down with grace. I ain't gonna beat myself up about it. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a while. I'm gonna roll my hair up, and then I'm gonna take me a nap and watch me probably an episode of old school episode of Alice or Archie Bunker, The Jeffersons. Some I was watching. It was a good movie. I was watching Soul Food last night. I'm like, watch me something nice, you know. Hey man, why you go to jail? That was funny. hmm Uncle Pete, Uncle Pete came downstairs. Uncle Pete, why you downstairs? You want to go to the creek? You're gonna have to take care of me, Uncle Pete. We're gonna take care of you. Okay? So you got to you gotta decide to follow Jesus. And when you I'm telling you, when the stuff happened bad in the Bible, now a lot of us have been abused, molested, and all that stuff. But Tamar brother said, don't be mad at your brother because he is your brother after I'll come live with me. And then he killed his brother. That was David's son. I'm listening to Solomon now. Some of them books kind of dry. I think it's Ecclesiastes. I don't know what book I'm listening to, but it's after Job. So what comes after Job? Ecclesiastes. It's kind of maybe it's not that it's dry. It's the commentator reading it, but it kind of sound kind of dry though. But I'm listening to it because I'm got to get the word in me. So the Bible said, "Let the word dwell in you richly." So I have to do things different than I've been doing them because the way I've been doing things is not working. I'm still working with struggling. So I got to do things new. Okay. Oh, why y'all didn't tell me she ain't had clothes in my size? Y'all did not even tell me. So I hope I can. I hope I can wear them, child. I sure hope I can. And my budget was what color is that one? See, that look a little blue. My budget was like 150, and I stuck within my budget. Um, my friend gave me some fabric for some costume. Hey Gina Bullock, how you doing, lady? Um, so when she come back from out of town, she can piece it on me because she bought me some rubber bands and everything. She always helping me. But I gotta get some a battery chargers. I need y'all to help me with that. I need a good doggone battery charger. I need a recorder, a battery charger, and I think I'm gonna get a clear plastic bag purse. I think I'm just gonna go clear, maybe pink or black and white, and that way it can fit match anything I wear. Of course, I got to get a new clutch for the formal night. You know, we just gotta be ready, okay? We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready. And I had her look at those curlers that they have that'll dry your hair and curl it at the same time. And it was kind of like a short hair curler. And so because in the future maybe I'll be washing my hair and conditioning my own hair. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I sure appreciate it. I sure hope you're gonna support me with a donation. Miss Deborah gonna beg up on some stuff. Y'all know that I be tickling myself, but girl. But the thing is, when I had money, I used to donate. So now it's my turn, okay? It's okay. I'm still donating. My coach having a fundraiser right now. And what am I doing? Rolling my hair up? I ain't going to get no plate. I paid for it. I ain't going to get no plate. I'm a plate up in here. He can put that in the refrigerator if he wants to in the gym, and I'll get it Tuesday. Now, Miss Debbie, this had another thing I can tell. I'm greedy, but if it's something that is taken away from me getting my peace, because that's what I got to work on now, toning it down. Toning it down. I gotta work on toning it down, relaxing. Miss Deborah, take a chill pill and roll your hair up. You know we grew up rolling our hair up. It's already highly moisturized. And you just gonna take a chill pill. You're going to take a chill pill. Now this is a satin scarf. And normally I would put this on it and then put this on it, but this is kind of super tight. So I said one day I was going to try. See how tight it is? But it might make my rollers come out. So it's probably best. Old school is best school. Do what you know. And I seen one lady, she roller sets her hair and it's bouncing and behaving because you essentially have to train your hair how to do. So we'll go back to retraining my hair. And you got to speak positive to your hair. Thank you, beautiful hair. Thank you. We're going to get your roots colored again. And so I might try to do my own nails with the, I ain't going to do that. I used to paint my own nails. I ain't going to do all of that. I'm older. We got to just do simple stuff. I kind of want to do it, but you know. See, what happens if I get all into vanity, it's going to take me off my game. So it's time to kick up paying the mortgage again. So I got to focus on, I think what I'm going to focus on is saving as much money as I can and paying off my credit cards, paying off my debt, and just save some money and then get some customers so that I can get my deck redone. Y'all know I want to put, this is my dream, I want to put 2 swings on my deck, on the concrete part, and that cover up to 600 pounds. So that way anybody who come in my house they can swing on the swing, or they can sit on it. How you gonna have a dream come true? Boom, 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 boom. Huh? And I take these cherry seeds and throw them in the grass and see if the rabbit's gonna eat them. There's usually 2 rabbits, but sometimes there's one. I think during the mating season, there's always one that stays there. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl or a man or a woman, but I just know in all these 15 years in my house, it's been one right there. But that's fine. I think that's kind of cool. And then there are deer that be in the back. When I used to keep a lot of flowers on the porch and on the deck, deer ran and ate all of them and pulled them up from the root and just ate my whole. It looked like somebody broke in my house, but I only stole my flowers. Back in those days, I used to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and water my flowers. That's when I was a new homeowner, but not no more. But I did find my hummingbird feeder, so maybe I need to feed the hummingbirds. Oh, 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 oh! I got my boots on the ground. Okay, before I leave, I'm going to talk to y'all about the mental health seminar. And so let me show y'all. And I took some good notes. I'm going to be making some good posts about them. Okay, I got brochures that are eating disorders, what you need to know, generalized anxiety disorder, older adults and depression. And older means over 40, baby. And I got these for my niece. My one niece, my great niece, the little kid in me, she'll take it. My big niece, I told her I got you a squeeze ball too. And this one, it says, this is cool. It's a talk about it. Come and talk to me. And check these out. I really want to know you. This is be brave enough to live your life. Never stop because life never stops teaching. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Don't beat yourself up, baby. This one says you are capable of amazing things. It's okay to start over and try again. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Y'all know the song. Okay? Oh, thank you, Gina. It's okay to ask for help. You told me you needed more time, more space, more feeling free to me. Ooh, I want to be close to you. Thank you for joining me. Please consider supporting my trip to the Obesity Action Coalition Conference. Please consider hitting the like button or super chatting me. Please give yourself grace. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And consider joining my members. I'm going to put a picture of me and my sisters of the video in the membership portal. It's only for members only because membership has its privileges. Thank you so much. Give yourself grace. Y'all know I'll see you sooner than later if the Lord said the same. God bless. Bye.